want to also welcome a very dignified gentleman, one who had gathered us all, and one who is working very hard for this network, tirelessly, sleeplessly, as we were informed. Welcome, dignified cartoon gentleman, or Digny. Hello, welcome all.
I'm not a. I'm not a. I'm not an. I can't even speak. I'm not a network host. I just help set it all up. It's great to be
Yes.
here. Then this would be the perfect panel show. We'd have two great guys, a Mexican, a lovely woman, and a liberal, gender fluid moderate. And it's perfect. It's perfect. And the most
Diversity
perfect-
for the win.
Yes,
Exactly.
we are very
Okay.
diverse here.
Diversity is our strength.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And it's the best kind of diversity too, because it's the kind of diversity that doesn't actually require minorities. So muzzle tov to that. Let's catch up with the chat. Let's start off with Yasto, because Yasto is a great guy. I'll
Yes.
bring up the comments if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Elzo.
go for it.
It's great to see Yasto. It's great to see Jose of Cancel This Podcast. He's one half of Cancel This Podcast. The other half is a rabid alcoholic called Alky John. We've never been able to reach out to him and get in contact with him because of his rabid alcoholism. Who else is here? Helzo's here, of course. I have to say Helzo's here because sometimes he isn't here on his own show. Because he might be
That was one time.
Roadkill.
Roadkill. How's it going, man?
Yeah, it's good to see
Back
Roadkill.
home, man.
Shout out to you and your wonderful family. It's great to see Clinton. We appreciate you, Clinton Ian Van Tonder, or CIVT. Civ T, that's what we'll call you, Civ T. It's great to see a man of culture who is indeed a man of culture, but whose profile picture is of a woman, so you might be trans. Who
No,
else
no,
is
he's
here?
not.
Well, Dash. Speaking of trans, Dash Attack is here. We appreciate you, my good man. You know, folks, Dash had some back problems, so I had to put him on a super straight diet, and it fixed his back real good because it was broke originally. You know, a broke back, but now it's fixed, which is good. We appreciate Dash for being here. In fact, we appreciate Noise Pollution for being here too, despite the fact that he hasn't said anything. Yeah, I think we caught up with everyone in the chat. We appreciate you.
I will say that, you know, on my stream, I bring in people just maybe a little more carefree than I should. And I brought Lilith into the world of streaming, and she's been on a few other things. And I brought in a curse. Then I had to bring in roadkill because I had to bring the balance. I had to bring a blessing because I brought a curse.
Oh yeah, and I wanted this to be a monthly get together, folks, because you're all seeing different pieces of the network coagulate together. You've got Noises System Crash, which is where we host the developmental creators, the green creators, the inexperienced creators, as well as crazy motherfuckers who want to pop in every now and again. Dash's show is for the cartoons, for the VTubers, and for people who think they live in a weird LSD dimension. Whereas the two network hosts to the left and right of me are where we bring on the actual professionals. So that's where you see the difference in that sense, right? So we test new blood with Noise, we test cartoons with Dash, and we actually bring on more experienced creators with Helzo's and the Empress's shows. And what's my role? My role is to make sure everything works and the hosts don't try to kill each other. That's my role. Okay,
Noble.
Yep.
we won't be a faction that will tear each other to pieces because we disagree. Okay, we're not
The
that.
dignity that connects us.
Exactly, and I've put a lot of time and effort bringing people together who I believe are natural fits. And as you can all see, we're all straight, we're all white, we're all experienced content creators, and I am very glad that this is going to happen on a monthly basis. So what we're going to do, since we caught up with the chat, we're going to, for this introduction, we're going to catch up with the panel, but everyone's going to introduce themselves, tell you who they are, what they do, what show they run, and why they do what they do. And we're going to start off with Helzo, the bearded Balkan blabbermouth.
Hello, thank you very much. For those of you who don't know, my name is Helzo, also disgusting, and I am indeed a bearded Balkan blabbermouth. Have been on YouTube on and off for the last 10 years, and I am back for now 14 months straight without any stop. I'm also the host of Discussing Stanchion Kings every Monday at 8 p.m. UK time. And also I have my own channel that is kind of growing quite well in the last week. I also stream games and talk about the gaming news in particular. Sometimes I diverge into some other cultural stuff, but honestly, I just tell it how it is, tell my piece, and hopefully people listen, agree, disagree, insult me on YouTube and on X, and try to call me a broke-ass middle-aged man. To which I say, yeah, okay, thank you very much for the clarification. And pretty much that is
Jesus.
it. I'm very happy to be here, very happy to be part of the network, and very happy to be hosting the show with all of you, wonderful creators and our wonderful dignified cartoon gentlemen. Thank you very much. And also thank you to the chat for being here. I see a lot of people, I see a lot of activity, and it's amazing. That's pretty much what keeps someone engaged a lot with the stream and gives them the strength. Because let me tell you, today, this is my third stream for today. I woke up on 3 hours of sleep, but my stream got raided twice, one by the 40k Empress and one by Smash JT. And I say, when that chat lit up, I lit up. When you see people discussing things, when you see people being on your chat, that's amazing. And that's why I want to thank the chat again. So that's me.
And this is the great thing about the network hosts introducing themselves, what they do, what shows they run, and why they do what they do, is that you guys and gals watching, whether it's live or on replay, can see the different styles of each of the hosts and see what they have to offer. Now, as for me, I'm the dignified cartoon gentleman. I am a recent creator in this space. My mentor, who I can't name on this platform for legal reasons, taught me everything I know about content creation and live streaming, and essentially passed on his legacy to me, which I then passed to all these great people. Because no other creator in this space has ever transferred their legacy to other people, because every time a creator and a community has tried to do that, that community will tear each other to pieces to get the biggest slice of the pie, because most people in this space are fucking monsters, and for lack of a better term. But we appreciate everyone who is part of this. We are always welcoming new members, and hopefully we can fill our diversity quota pretty soon. Okay. Now for a word from our sponsor, Black Lives Matter. With Black Lives Matter, you can support the Black community and nothing bad will happen. So go and check them out. Okay? Now on to the most professional network show, which is the most recent one. We had a fantastic pilot episode last Thursday. Oh, I'll make a promise right here, right now, folks. Throughout this show, I will not change the sound of my voice, okay? I'll just speak exactly like this, okay? So, Empress, tell folks who you are, what you do, what show you started, and why you do what you do.
Okay. So, hi guys, I'm the 40k Empress. I've been on YouTube for, well, since school, but most seriously, like 13 years back. So, I have been doing a lot of movie reviews at the beginning. Then I renamed my channel to the 40k Empress when I discovered 40k around 6 years ago by this point. I had to pivot one of my channels to a gaming channel like 4 months ago, and it has been running very well. If you want to see anything that has to do with gaming, you go there. If you want to see anything that has to do with the 40k universe, you go here to my main channel. And most recently, I restarted one of my oldest channels for gaming and basically flipped it to be for superheroes, and I do that with my friend Logan, and we're going to discuss a lot of things that has to do with superheroes, but also what's happening in today's worlds. Most recently, for example, with James Gunn's propaganda, with Peacemaker, Superman, whatever, everything that has to do with modern wokeness and stupidity pushed down, in our throats. It's great. So all the three channels basically encompasses what I want to do. And on the side of that, I do a lot of educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, and sexual education, also relationship advice, basically life coaching at OnlyFans with absolutely no explicit content, just very censored normal content there. Like basically probably 1% of everybody that ever created something on OnlyFans. Mine is the only one that's censored and perfectly normal. So yeah, that is it, guys. Really.
Good, very good. And what we're going to do after we, do these little intros is that I will share my screen and show you all how these creators started, because I think creator origins are very important. You will see Helzo as a child. You will see that the 40k Empress has not aged. You can see that Dash Attack is currently on steroids. And I don't really know what Noise was like at the beginning of his creator journey, so that'll be a wild card. If you want to look at my creator journey, just go back a month. But Dash, I highly recommend the Empress's content, especially her OnlyFans content, because I think that'll do you a world of good. So why don't you show off yourself, Dash? Tell the folks who you are, what you do, what show you took over, and why you do what you do.
All right. I'm Dash Attack. I'm a independent male VTuber who mostly focuses on gaming news, like drama. Did some show reviews early on, pivoted to like mostly focus on games. And I play and stream games regularly, a lot of RPGs, a lot of horror games. I just love gaming in general, but my favorite genres are like horror games and strategy RPGs, turn-based.
Now, I know I hinted at this, but Dash didn't get the hint. Take your clothes off and show yourself off.
All right, if you say so.
See, look, folks, Dash... Dash invested a lot in this setup, folks, and I think it's only fitting that he shows off the technical achievements that he's achieved. As I can see, noise pollution is extremely uncomfortable.
Oh, man. Oh, come on, Noise. Come on. You know you like what you see.
You gotta make the makeup thicker. That's gonna be great.
Hey, he's obviously pretty bothered. I'll put the tank top back on.
I'll tell you this, folks. If I was setting up Dash's rig for a laugh, we'd have the semi-nude setup, the vest setup, the gown setup, and then we'd have the burqa setup, where he's just all you can see is his eyes, and everything else is like red or something.
Define eyes, because he has with this build.
Well, they're like cat slits. They're like cat slit eyes.
But I, for one, am very glad that Dash is part of this network. I tease him all the time for obvious reasons because he's different and difference is wrong. But I will also point out that he represents a fantastic opportunity to interact and collaborate with someone who we wouldn't usually collaborate with. And I'm very grateful for him taking the reins of the old white road, despite the fact that the title of the show does not fit him at all.
I'm
I-
super white, though. I am super, super white. I'm just not old.
Well, not yet, you're not. But we appreciate you for being here. And, it's the underrated show of the network. But that's what happens when you bring
Well, it's
cartoons
underrated
on.
because you keep underselling it.
Yes, I know. Every network needs a niche, Dash. Everyone, okay? Noise's show is the crazy show where anything can happen. Yours is the niche show. The Empress's show is for the true professionals, and Helzo's show is for the up and comers. Everyone has their specialty within the existing framework. So,
All right,
yeah.
you're the architect. I mean, you're the one who brought us all together and made
Yep.
this network possible. So,
Yep.
we'll follow your example.
Mhm.
To form Voltron. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Well, it's better to have 4 shows on 4 channels than 4 shows on 1 channel. My mentor told me that versatility is very important in doing what we do. And now, last but by no means least, Noise Pollution, who hosts our Crazy Wednesday show full of insane people who are drunk out of their minds, and yet somehow it's successful. So, Noise, why don't you tell us who you are, what you do, what show you took over, and why you do what you do?
Well, yeah, there's a system crash, and there's only one drunk person, but by that point in the day, they're not quite drunk yet. No, my show is most of them are not inexperienced. Just my shows typically are more natural, a bit more of a wild card. We're less scripted, and Digny doesn't give us the big name guest because he's afraid of what they might be exposed to. So he lines up the others first and be like, well, that one's free. So yeah. So I mean, as far as what we cover, it's when I make a plan, the plan falls apart every time. So it's generally we speak life experiences, we pick topics and go on for hours about it. We have a lot of laughs and sometimes we have some bickering, but it's okay because it's free flowing and natural.
And that's the key element that System Crash provides, is that the regulars are very down to earth and they're very green. So they're the closest entry point for everyday people, even if one of them is a drunk Austrian who got chemoed to the point where she speaks like Arnold Schwarz. I can't say the rest of his name. So there you go. So what we're gonna, yes, Schwarz. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Disgusting, tangent kings of new